Taurus, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Taurus, I'm going to be doing your reading from January 5th to the 11th, and this is going to be an international, general reading. So it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Taurus, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify your main challenge and get some final advice. I will also close off your reading with the messages of love. Taurus, happy New Year to you, my dear Taurus. I wish you so much success, so much wealth, and so much abundance. And you know, being in your fellow earth sign season, I think this is going to be very beneficial for you, especially to set intentions for grounding yourself, stability, health, and prosperity. So let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know. Okay, so your challenge, dear Taurus, is the devil. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So you could be dealing with the Capricorn. I'm getting here Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly a Leo. For many of you, there is a situation here that's super toxic, unhealthy. Okay, with the devil here, something here has been troubling you. You are wanting to free yourself and you're from a situation or try to work something out. But with the devil, this could mean addictions. This could mean toxic behavioral patterns, toxic person in your life, or somebody who is giving you a hard time. We're going to talk about this and clarify shortly. In the recent past, you have the Hermit, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. You could have also dealt with the Virgo here. So in the recent past, dear Taurus, I feel like for many of you, you were connected to somebody here and there was this on and off energy. There was a time here for you to heal. You might have disconnected from this person before you even give them another chance. I feel like for a lot of you also, you embarked onto some sort of a spiritual journey, spiritual awakening because of this relationship. Something really deep within you awakened. Okay, and I'm also feeling with the Hermit here looking into the past, you did try to understand why did this person come into my life? And you did deal with somebody who had a very rough and a difficult upbringing. That's what I am strongly getting. We're going to clarify this shortly. In the present moment, you have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Currently, there is a lot of struggles. Some of you might be feeling kind of stuck emotionally. You might be really asking yourself, what do I do with all of these emotions that I have left when it comes to this person? You do have a lot going on your mind. I think moving forward into 2026, you want to set yourself free from a situation that has not been healthy for you, that has not been good for you. We're going to clarify this shortly and see what is it that you need to know. In the near future, you have the World, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So in the near future, there is a major shift and a change that is going to happen for you, dear Taurus. And this is about you setting yourself free from something that's been holding you like a hostage, something that's been really affecting you. Seven of Pentacles here in the near future, you are going to be doing a lot of reevaluation, redefining of a certain situation, of a certain relationship. You have the Tower here, Scorpio energy, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a destiny change. This is karma getting cleared out of the way. This is you basically releasing something here that's been kind of, with the Tower, you see there's two people falling down. So this is an indication of a major shift and a transition and transformation that is going to happen regardless whether we want it or not. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you, dear Taurus. So the Devil. Daddy Taurus, Mama Taurus. The Devil is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay, I don't do reversals. So for many of you, this is about somebody from the past or somebody that you had dealt with. And, you know, for many of you, you have been wanting to address Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. There is something here about you either wanting to initiate a conversation or to address something. You have been wanting to really take action. Not only just talking about it with the Page of Swords, because Swords talks about speech, but also Page of Pentacles, action. Do you really want to be back with this person or not? You do seem to be going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. There is also this hot and cold and going on and off and back and forth energy here between you and this person. You might be also expecting some sort of an apology from someone, or you might also have somebody on your mind that you may think about starting a relationship with and, you know, moving on from this person, because this is something that's been super toxic for you. You have the Nine of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. For many of you, this is a situation here that's been hurting you on many levels. You're still wanting to work it out, but I think that there is something here that's super unhealthy. There could be also possibly a third-party situation. The third party doesn't have to be a romantic lover. It could mean, you know, substance abuse, toxic behaviors, family members, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So this situation here has been really troubling you, right? And you do want to get clarity. I think that it's been very difficult to move on from this situation, from this person. You see these people are chained up together. Every situation carries the potential to heal things and to become better. But I think that moving into 2026, the collective in general, the consciousness is coming to a point where people are realizing that we're not here to force changes into people's behaviors. They need to take the initiative and be proactive about the changes they need to make. Because I think you already have addressed so many times that this person needs to change something, or they need to become more accountable and heal things with you. Okay, so in the recent past, let's clarify the Hermit for you. This card, this one belongs over here, Two of Wands. You could be also like living near a body of water. Okay, I'm also getting here cultural differences. Doesn't have to be. Something about international. Now, the Hermit in the past is clarified by the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Swords. In the recent past, for many of you, you're someone that you move with dignity, with honor, right? You took your time to really understand, is this really the right person for me? For many of you, everything started off great. This relationship with the Fool and the Six of Wands. This relationship started off very victoriously. Everything was going great until it came to a certain point where you experienced some sort of a heartbreak, where you really felt hurt by this person and whatever happened between you and them. When you got hurt, dear Taurus, when you become really heartbroken and disappointed, you have the Six of Swords. So it was time for you to disconnect from this situation and move on. Many of you also wanted to know the truth here with the Ace of Swords. Some kind of truth, some sort of answer. You wanted to know an answer here about a specific situation. I think it had to do a lot with the third party. So the Magician is clarifying the Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of you, I feel like in the recent past, might have felt that maybe you were being manipulated in this situation. The Magician doesn't always mean manifestation. It means manipulation, misuse of power. Somebody here that might have some sort of a status or power or money or fame or whatever, and you might have felt like that you were being manipulated. There was an offer that was made to you, or maybe you made an offer, but there was also this closed off energy. After you realizing, Taurus, that somebody here has commitment issues or maybe was unable to commit to you due to certain situations happening in their personal life or the patterns that they came with from their previous relationships, there was a disconnection here. I see here some of you choosing to disconnect from this person. If the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, my intuition is telling me there has been another round of wanting to work things out with this person. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit again, Virgo, Nine of Cups, and the Emperor, Aries. Some of you also were dealing with an Aries. So in the recent past, for many of you, you tried to give this situation another chance. I feel like here with the Nine of Cups, it always gives me this very arrogant energy, okay? It does give me the arrogant energy, Nine of Cups. Somebody here that was only focused and they only cared for themselves. They only cared about their status, their position, how good they looked, what they did, everything about themselves. Dear cross watchers, I want to make an announcement. If you're watching this for a Taurus and you're a cross watcher, and you haven't done this to Taurus and you were not like that, you don't need to take this personally. Remember, this is an international, global, okay, 8 billion people reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So don't get offended. Learn not to take things from personal. So you knew that you might have even you felt like that maybe you put your pride aside and your rules aside, and you try to make an offer to this person. But this person, I feel like there was a very much closed off energy. Seven of Wands here in the present moment, dear Taurus. There is a lot of challenges, okay, for many of you that you're going through. I think that you are feeling a little bit emotionally stuck when it comes to this person. Clarified by the Strength, King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So the Strength is the card of a Leo. Some of you are dealing with the Leo here. King of Pentacles, it represents Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that's you, and the Three of Pentacles. So the reason why you are feeling stuck in the present moment is because you're also really trying to understand, is it really worth going forward and working things out with this person? You have the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy. You know, and when I say this person having an ego or things like that, it doesn't mean like it's bad to have an ego, whatever. But I feel like here that there was some sort of an I'm better than everybody else type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it, but that's just what I'm getting. Not gonna resonate with everyone. This is very specific. So for a lot of you, you are still stuck and you're trying to really contemplate and understand, how do I move forward in this situation, in this relationship? Is it really worth to actually move forward and heal this? Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, you are definitely in the present moment contemplating, planning, and trying to understand this. 111 on the clock right now. It's 110. Clarified by the Temperance, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Leo, Aries, and a strong Sagittarius energy. You're going back and forth. Back and forth in your mind, what is the right course of action? What do I need to do? Many of you also have some emotional roller coaster moments here, the water that goes up and down in the background. So for a lot of you with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that you are still seeking hope. You still have hope for this person. There's nothing wrong with that. But are you doing that at the cost of your own peace? Okay, so the emotions and feelings here for you, from you to this person, actually runs very deep and very strong. So the Queen of Cups, dear Taurus, is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. And you have the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck. This is your card. So Taurus, for many of you, you are really trying to understand, is there going to be an equal give and take exchange energy between me and this person? You don't want to rush into offering yourself to the person that is maybe not ready to commit to you. They're not ready to equally invest into this relationship. Also in the Eight of Wands, you're kind of holding yourself back from really initiating any action right now. You're just wanting to give it some time, because there is a lot that's happening on an emotional level within you. In the near future, you have the World. So there is a cycle here that is going to come to an end for you. And this cycle here can mean just wanting to set yourself free and release yourself. 1111 can be a very significant number for you, so you might want to check that out. Clarified by the 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Taurus, the reason why you're going to be closing up this cycle, and you know, that's why I love tarot, and the cards cannot lie. Okay, so for many of you, you're exhausted. You have been exhausted by this abandonment, this unavailability, this 5 of Pentacles energy, this sickness, maybe even physical difficulties. You know, you want to work on yourself. 8 of Pentacles. Where are you putting your resources and your energy? What are you committing yourself to? You know what I mean? So if you are in a connection with somebody, or maybe you're not talking to somebody and there is this heaviness, give it some time. Both of you are needing time to heal, to separate. You know, in the time of silence, there is a lot of answers that may come to us. So you might start committing yourself more into meditation, breath work, improving your mental health and working for yourself, because there is a cycle that is going to close out regardless. For many of you, you feel like you have been trapped with this person and their behaviors, and this is about you releasing the burdens from your shoulders. You are not responsible for somebody's inner child to sit here and to tutor them and to nanny them. Okay, you can give them the tools and you can hold the torch and the lantern, okay, like the hermit here, and show them the way, but they have to be the one ultimately to make the choice and the decision. 8 of Swords, in the near future, you're going to be seeing some sort of truth being revealed to you. The 8 of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Queen of Cups, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck, and the 5 of Wands. I think this is good news. You might be dealing with an Aquarius as well. So for many of you, what you're going to start seeing is someone here is going to be actually deliberate to make a choice. I thought I'm glad this is about to end really good. Hangman, Pisces energy here as well. If there is a third party, if there is a conflict, if there is anything that's been causing major misunderstandings and chaos in this situation, that is going to end. Someone here is going to realize that because you have pulled your energy back to yourself, they have to either go down or they have to change and become better. They either have to be better or stay bitter. You know what I'm saying? And they need to be better and not just sorry. So for many of you in the near future, I feel like that this person is gonna try to do everything that they can to come towards you with the healed version. The star represents healing. It represents somebody here that's actually being proactive. They are gonna start being proactive towards the healing of this relationship and bringing you this commitment and this love and this emotional availability. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles in the near future. Seven of Pentacles does talk about this reevaluation, redefining this relationship, understanding the dynamic, which direction to move towards to. The Seven of Pentacles here is clarified by the Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. So here is the thing. There could be potentially an apology coming towards your way, a confession that may come towards your way. From the King of Wands, which actually represents Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, you also have Justice here, okay? Justice, Libra energy. There's also the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because this has a lot to do with family. So there might be also a child or children in the picture as well. Now, this person may want to come towards you and want to things right with you because they want to apologize. They want to be coming towards you correct. In the near future, you're going to have to make a decision. And I think that it's going to be difficult for you to walk away in the long run because as you can see, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. You may say, I have options. I can walk away, and then you are standing in front of options here with the Seven of Cups. You still may have someone on your mind that you may want to explore a relationship with, but I think you're gonna really take your time to think. And Tauruses, they don't rush into things. They take their time to think. They take their time to really reevaluate. You're an earth sign. You're all about quality. You're all about grounding yourself. Before you commit yourself to somebody or completely, move on from someone, because you're a very, very loyal sign. And you don't just throw people off and let everything go down the drain. So that's why you're going to take your time to really reevaluate, and then make your decision. But I think you will disconnect at a certain point with the Eight of Cups. You will choose to kind of walk away and to focus on your peace and do your own thing and work on yourself. Because I think this situation here has been very burdensome and troubling, and it's just been very excruciating. So you want to protect your own peace at all costs. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So this is everything about transformation. Scorpio energy. Now let's clarify, let's get the advice for you. What is the advice? I don't know. This is the same card that came out for Capricorn. Interesting. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, indeed, this is about a person that you already have dealt with. This is about a past person. Okay, I can't make this up. So, and the Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles, you are the Queen of Pentacles. So Temperance is about healing, patience, and harmony. So you may really look into patiently and harmoniously working this situation out, but you're no longer doing that at the cost of your own peace. Sometimes some things are better left by just walking away and disconnecting and just letting some people sit in the silence and having them realize what they need to change. Because you already have said to this person, Page of Swords and the Six of Cups, what you really have wanted to tell them. You already told them, listen, the devil is here. There is something that's toxic and unhealthy. You need to change something. You need to get therapy. You need to get help. You need to improve, a lot of aspects of your life before you want me to commit to you and to get into a relationship. Okay, so the advice here for you is to remain grounded and know that yes, there is going to be this resurfacing energy, but you need to also move forward with extending grace to yourself. And don't forget that about you, because there is a massive shift that's happening. You are releasing something here that's been very heavy, overwhelming you, on an emotional level as well. What is the love message here for you that you need to know? What is the love message, dear Taurus? I really like this deck. Demonstrate love. Okay, number 48, and it says, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. And you know, it is about also just focusing on interacting with people and inviting people into your life who are actually making you happy, you know, leaning towards the supporting group of friends or people that you may have. But this is also about, a lot of times we may be carried away by doing that too much out there. We need to focus on ourselves. Demonstrate the love towards yourself. That's what I would say this message here is for you. You know, and it says, have patience at the bottom of the deck. Love is patient, kind always. Love is patient and kind always. You can also comment that below as well to activate that energy. Okay, so number 17. This is about being, this is a virtue, right? Love is patient, patience is a virtue. So it is about you basically reevaluating and you being the deciding person, the operant power, how you want to navigate in this situation, because your peace comes first and so does your well-being in 2026. So dear Taurus, this is what I had for you. Thank you very much for being here from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. Love you so much. I hope that this reading helped, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.